Hi everyone, welcome to Must Read Monday. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with the Twin Lakes Libraries and I use they, them pronouns. So for today's episode, we are going to be looking at some spooky books for Halloween, and I could honestly have done a video every Monday in October and would not have even gotten close to getting through all the books we have. That would be perfect to get in like the Halloween mood. But first, I'm going to focus on some new books and go from there. We're not going to get really in-depth with most of these because there's a lot. Okay, so I'm first going to talk about the new ones that I've either read or I am reading. First up, I am currently reading Dead Flip by Sarah Farizan, and this one is pretty interesting because it's got two timelines. It's set like in the present, 1992, and then in the past, 1987. So if you are ever curious to know like what life was like for tweens and teens during that time, this is a great insight. I was born in 1988, so I can kind of like, even for me, it's like a window into that world because I was, 4 years old in 1992. So it's really fun. It's about two former best friends and what happened to their friend Sam, who went missing. And there's some like creepy horror stuff going on with this arcade game. So I'm very excited about it. I'm this far into it, so I've got a ways to go, but I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, This Wicked Fate by Kalynn Bayron. This is book 2 in this Poison Heart series, so it's like a duology, and the main character, Briseis, there's a lot going on in this. Essentially, it's about her finding out about her birth family and their legacy. There's like magic, specifically dealing with plants. There's tie-ins with like classical mythology that's really cool. There's conspiracies, and there's immortals and gods, and it's really, really good. Okay, then I just read this one last night, Constantine Distorted Illusions, graphic novel. And as somebody who has read like a lot of the Constantine comics, like the Hellblazer comics, and first came across the character reading Sandman, this was a different experience because this is, an 18-year-old Constantine set current day. It's a much nicer, wholesome experience than reading the other comics, which are definitely for adults. But I ended up enjoying it. I like the characters. I love the art style. It's very pretty. I love all the character designs and the diversity of the characters. And like the actual occult magic stuff was pretty cool too. So yeah, if you don't know anything about Constantine, this is kind of like a nice little like, here he is, and then you can read his adult adventures later and be like, what a disaster. I still love him though. Definitely one of those very complex characters. Okay, then I'm also reading Coven, which is about MZ. Her family lives in California at the beginning, and then there is a death in their coven back in New York. So they are going back. MZ is really upset about this because she has a great life in California. She's got friends, a girlfriend, she loves to surf, and now she's gonna be all the way across the country with people she doesn't know, and also having to deal with this coven and witchcraft and like a bunch of things she doesn't really know about. So I'm liking it so far, and I really like the art style as well. Okay, and this is another one I read recently, Blackwater. This is a graphic novel, and it's about two classmates. They don't really get along at the beginning, and there's like a mysterious monster in the woods that is causing mayhem. You get one guess to figure out what kind of monster it is, and it's about how the two of them kind of get wrapped up in that mystery and the supernatural, what's going on. And yeah, I enjoyed this one a lot. Just so you know, the art is in black and white, and it's two different people writing and illustrating, so the chapters switch off, and I thought that was really cool. Not new, and I think I've talked about this one before, Fangs. Also, this is more like comics, and it's just really funny to me. It's about a werewolf and a vampire who fall in love, and like what their daily and nightly lives look like. And I don't know, I just really like Sarah Andersen's comics. They're just really funny to me, and short. You know, there's not really a plot you're following. It's just kind of like slice of life, slice of night things, but it's very fun. Okay, moving on fast. This one I checked out because I will read anything Tillie Walden writes and draws, and I didn't know this, but Clementine is set in the Walking Dead world. So it's part of The Walking Dead. I could not watch it and only read volume 1 of the graphic novels because it made me squeamish. But I'm hoping that getting like the teen version through Tillie Walden's art style, I'll be able to handle it. But Walking Dead fans, check it out. If you don't know what The Walking Dead is, it's zombie apocalypse. Ooh, another graphic novel. Witchy. This one we have at the Hancock branch, which is, I don't know, usually, pretty much all of our graphic novels are at the Mary Vincent, but this one's at the Hancock branch. So if you want to read Over My Dead Body, come over here and check it out. I haven't read it yet. I've just flipped through, and I'm a fan of the art. And yes, Witch School. I love Witch School books. Good stuff. Also at the Hancock branch, Youngblood, Vampires. I love this cover. I haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Also at the Hancock branch, more witchy books. All of Our Hidden Gifts. This is book 1. The Gifts That Bind Us, book 2. I also love these covers, and I am really excited to read them. More witches. If y'all haven't seen Monty Python, there's a whole joke about like what burns besides witches, and this one person in the crowd is like, more witches! And anyways, we're not burning witches in these books, hopefully. The Witchery, this one also looks great. I think there's just like, sometimes with YA books, people will be all like, we're gonna do vampires now, or we're gonna do this now, and I think this is the season of the witch, and I love it. Okay, and if you notice something, a lot of those books kind of had more focus on, like, you know, female characters, and so I wanted to do some books with some guy main characters as well, just so everyone feels like they're finding something they want. A classic, A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Guin. This is a whole series. The Last Apprentice, Revenge of the Witch, also a whole series. I think there's over like 15 books, so it's good. I like it. 13 Days of Midnight. This is a trilogy. I think this one is like necromancy. Love a good necromancy book. Cemetery Boys. I really love this one a lot. Howl. This one came out this year, and, you know, one guess what it's about. Werewolves. in Florida. Gotta love it. Hold Me Closer, Necromancer. This is one of my favorite duologies. I read it ages and ages ago, and I still think of it very fondly. Necromancy, and it's also like really funny in my opinion. The Witch King. This is a duology. The second book, The Fae Keeper, came out this year, so definitely check it out. And then Lockwood and Company. This is a 5-book series. Haven't read it yet. It's kind of perennially forever on my to-read list. So those are some books to get you into the Halloween spirit. Don't forget, we have our Halloween party actually taking place on Halloween here at the Hancock branch, 3:30 to 5:30. Please come. We're going to have lots of fun stuff, lots of games and prizes and snacks and other activities going on. Also, this week, our in-person craft program on Wednesday is slime. We'll also be doing a virtual craft program, so stay tuned for that. Okay, see y'all later. Bye.